This show is fucking atrocious. Yo, what is up, guys? My name is IndespicableSwine, and today, as you read the title correctly, I'm going to tell you why this anime is fucking awful. Oh, please, just don't torture your eyes with this abomination. I'd rather watch my pet hamster twerk than bear witness this trash ever again. Now, I know that comes off as I absolutely hate everything about this show, which actually isn't 100% true, but it is pretty damn close. I think it is fair to talk about the things I do actually like about this show, and disclaimer, this is all my personal opinion. Also, I want to avoid copyright, so I will be having some Sekiro gameplay in the background. Oh, and this contains spoilers. With that out of the way, let's begin. The opening and ending for this show is fucking godlike, easily one of the best opening/endings I've ever heard. If you haven't listened to it, it is music to the ears, literally. It is a must listen and easily the best qualities of the show. The visuals in the opening itself isn't all that, but the emotion that the singer puts into the song is a gem to behold. Also, the first 3 episodes started pretty strong, not even gonna lie. Usually when I start a series, the first 2 episodes determine if I finish the show or not, and the fact that I enjoyed the first few episodes made me want to finish the show, but my god, did I make a poor decision. This show is about Natsu Fuji falling in love with his teacher, Hina. Attempting to forget his feelings for her, he goes to a mixer with his classmate to meet a girl named Rui. Rui asks Natsuo for a favor, and that request is to have sex with him, and they do just that. After the encounter, there becomes a problem. His father remarries, and he ends up with stepsisters, and of course, those stepsisters are Hina and Rui. Therefore, a love triangle begins. I guess since we're on the topic of the plot, we can go ahead and start off with the plot. I will say it was pretty consistent. Subplots didn't really exist, and it felt like it wasn't really all over the place. Now, where they took the direction of the story was so fucking lazy. Take a romantic comedy and literally remove the romance and comedy from it, and what do you have? Nothing! The romance in the story was so cringy. We don't even learn how Hina has feelings for him. She just randomly does, and woohoo, they're together. The relationship had no build-up. They just for some reason had feelings for each other, and there was no development. The comedy literally vanished from existence after Hina moved away. It's like the writers moved to fucking Africa mid-production and they hired the goddamn animators to write this piece of shit. Oh, I almost forgot. They tried to do a subplot with Natsuo and his dream to be a novelist, and not even gonna lie, every time they tried to do it, I just started laughing out loud. Why the hell would I give a shit about his dream when I wouldn't care if he got put in a room with rats to be eaten to death? Because he's such a generic character. Which, trust me, I will get to later. The animation in this show is actually pretty good. Although it is a basic art style, I do think visually the art style looks good and the animation is decent. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I finished this show a few weeks ago and I don't really remember the sound and music directly in the show, but it obviously wasn't horrible or really good since I don't remember a single song used in the show. That obviously doesn't mean it's bad, it's just unmemorable. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's hear me get angry, shall we? The characters. Oh, holy shit, this anime seriously makes Goblin Slayer's characters look like the most interesting characters I've seen in my lifetime on this planet. Cliche to its maximum degree. Boring, uninteresting, aggravating, annoying, cringy, garbage, mind-numbingly boring. Let's take a change of pace and start with the character I don't fully despise, and that's Rui. Although she is rather cliche, I don't really mind it, to be honest. We can actually see her development as she spends more time with Natsuo. She slowly develops feelings for him, and it's not cringy, and it's actually kind of cute. Her character development as she becomes more and more open throughout the show was done pretty well, and I actually woke up from my mid-episode naps when she came on screen. Natsuo Fuji. Where do I start? Oh wait. Boring, 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 boring! Literally everything about this guy screams boring. The voice acting is it's actually so cringy. The dialogue that he says paired up with the voice acting, I just can't take this guy serious for a second. His appearance is so laughably lazy and boring for the main character. I mean, seriously, a black-haired guy with green eyes. For crying out loud, his sidekick friends that are on screen for like 20 seconds every 6 episodes look more interesting than this guy. But of course, he gets all the ladies. With what exactly? He's for damn sure not funny, he's not confident, he's not charming, he's not talented unless you count his talent to write novels, but it wasn't discovered that he was worth a damn at that until the end of the series. He's nice, I guess? Seriously, he's nice. That's why he's getting all the girls on this show. Toot my fucking ass and call me Sally on a Friday afternoon. Is that seriously what gets the girls in Japan? Because if that's the case, I need to book a flight ASAP. Come on, writers, get real. Being nice doesn't get you shit. Or I guess you're the animators because the writers went on vacation and never came back. And get this, he isn't even the worst character in this show. Momo, I'm not even going to try to pronounce her last name, and Miyu, once again, not going to try to pronounce her last name. I'm going to include them as a package deal. You probably think I'm going to continue to shit on these characters, but I'm actually not. They're not even worth the time and energy. It just comes down to really one thing: shit writing. Each of them have one episode dedicated to them, and then poof, they disappear from existence. Just like the fucking writers. Okay, I seriously have to stop making that joke. But I seriously can't with these guys. These characters are literally just eye candy and scenes and extra objects in Natsuo's harem. Not even worth calling humans. They literally say nothing the entire show. No character development, no character bonding, no interesting dialogue, no nothing. And there wouldn't be a problem with that if they didn't dedicate an entire episode to introduce the audience to these characters. I would talk about Natsuo's best friend or his novelist teacher, but your boy is lazy as fuck and ain't got time for that extra editing, so we're just gonna hop straight into the worst character in this show. Hina Tachibana. Now you're probably expecting me to absolutely rip this character a new asshole, sew it back on, then proceed to rip it off again, but no. This character, and I say that with quotation marks around it, isn't worth the toilet water that I take a shit in. Once again, Natsuo falls in love with her because of what? She has nothing interesting about her as a character. Oh swine, she's nice and has a troubled past, therefore she's a well-developed character and deserves love. You know what, dude, you're right. These two are made for each other. If they're going for an approach where they parody shit anime characters and mash them together, this would be a 10 out of 10. But no, they were actually trying to make a love drama out of this. How am I supposed to care about the drama if their bond literally makes no sense? We got zero insight on how they fell in love. It just happened. And we're supposed to root for these two to be able to live a happy life together? Get the fuck out of here. This show is overrated trash. And if you like it, that's fine. I could see why you could. Okay, no, that's fucking bullshit. You have brain damage if you like this show. On a serious note, if you like this show, that's fine. There are some qualities that I could possibly see some people actually enjoying in this show, and I don't knock you for that. Although for me, this show is a 2 out of 10. As I said in the beginning, this is my own opinion, so don't hit the dislike button just because you disagree with my opinion. Seriously though, I'd love to hear what you guys think about this show in the comments below, so feel free to let me know down there. A like rating is much appreciated, and subscribe because Rui is best girl. And I'll see you all in the next video. Hopefully.
매일매일 자라는 사랑을 그녀에게 주는데도 받지